Hello, everybody. How's it going? Sorry, I gotta mess with the screen a little bit. Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm your host Eli. Um, this is David. He's the person we're gonna interview today. Here's Jax, my co-host as well. Um, Jax, you want to say something before we go live? I'll be back in a second. Okay. We can't hear you. You're muted.
I got it. Thank you guys for coming. We were getting a little worried there because we're like, where are the people? Where are the people? Right in the nick of time. As soon as we start the countdown, here come the people. Hey, hey, Lori. Hi, babe. Hi, Angel. What else we got in here? Thank you, sis.
What's up, Angel? How's it going? Viking King. Um,
That's Jason.
Lori, how's it going? Hey, Jason. Yeah, man. So many names, dude. What's up, dude?
David,
Sorry,
it
guys.
just glitched again. It just glitched, David. I sort of got just glitched.
Just a little busy right now, so.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
that happens.
Oh, you gotta go back to work? Oh, that's cool, Jason. Thanks for stopping
Oh
by.
right. Hey, hello everybody.
We can get started. David, can you tell us a little bit about your channel and how you started into the paranormal?
Well, God, how I started?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm kind of like a second generation archaeological researcher, paranormal investigator. My dad, my friend Ancient, started doing investigations and explorations back in the early '90s.
Oh, wow. Back in the day.
Back in the day, yep.
Wow, it's crazy. Wow, I bet you archaeologists like that's some hard work. You know. Can you tell us a little bit
Oh,
about that?
definitely, yeah. Oh, okay. Let me just deactivate this.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I had the spirits that were playing with the game, and one of the spirits got carried away and turned the game off. So I was like trying to reset it.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
maybe they thought they won. Maybe they won.
Exactly.
yeah, probably. What was the question again?
Oh, about the archaeology that you did with your dad.
Oh yeah, they had me. God, when I was a kid, they had me going out to the sites with them. I'd carry some of the equipment and experience some of the paranormal activity that they would encounter out there. So yeah, I had like firsthand experience in the field, helping them document sites, and yeah, we'd be like out in the woods, a couple miles from nowhere, documenting these sites, and sometimes we'd find these specialized burial markers that were like kind of like warnings that this area is protected by a very hostile spirit. And
Yeah.
they were pretty hostile.
Wow. That's crazy. I mean, what kind of hostile? What do you mean by that? Like,
Well, there's one site that we kind of like keep off limits to most of my people that are well, if you go there and you try to and they don't want you there, they're going to start throwing rocks and other things at you.
wow, that's
They
wild.
will. They will. Yeah, and they're powerful enough to influence your mind, and put all kinds of thoughts of terror, imminent doom in your head. They've done that to me. They've done that to my friend Ancient. They did that to my dad once.
Oh,
I mean, you have the feeling that you are being chased through the woods by a band of angry warriors,
now,
and if they catch you, they're going to kill you, basically.
I got a question about that. Like, I mean, I know that they put in your thoughts. Could they actually transfer through your dreams at night when you sleep? So
Yeah, they could.
has that ever happened to you or anything? Like bad dreams about it?
Occasionally, yeah.
Oh wow, that is amazing. Because imagine that the spirit from the ancient days shows himself like
Well,
protecting their palace or whatever you call that,
yeah,
whatever it is called.
they're usually it's a holy site, one of
We
the
say,
sacred sites.
yeah.
Something to do. Some of them have a lot to do with their funeral practices and other things like that. In one area, we found like probably over 100 ash burials.
Oh
But
wow,
these people mostly cremated their dead, but they would have bury the body of one of their top warriors, sometimes two or three, to protect an area, and they were pinned to that site. So
damn,
if you got anywhere near that site and they didn't like you and they knew they could scare you, they were going to do it.
wow. But what kind of like I mean, when you say doom, did you? It's just a feeling, or did you see it
Oh,
in your
oh,
mind?
it's like everything gets like twisted. It's almost like a bad acid trip, from what
Yeah.
I've heard. That's how ancient described it. Because yeah, he actually experimented accidentally with something like that
Oh
years
no.
ago. So he was like, yeah, it's about the same thing.
Wow. Um, have you tried contacting the spirits, like with spirit box or?
No, back, I haven't really, we're going to go back to some of these sites sometime this year now.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just, they're kind of remote. And right now, yeah, we've only got like two company vehicles and they're kind of like tied up usually.
yeah.
So it's
Well,
like a matter of
yeah. Sorry.
getting uh, getting together with one of our other teams and that's located, near the site and trying to go,
Yeah.
arrange a trip with them, which is kind of hard with the things that have been happening in the world, or yeah, especially
Mm.
around our area.
Hey AAP, how's it going? Um, now I know it's protected probably with their government, and you probably gotta have permission to contact any spirit or anything, or maybe go on the property and and
Well, actually, we have like access to pretty much anywhere we want to go to because all we have to do is make a few phone calls. We have connections. God, in the with different organizations that are pretty high
yeah,
up. So
okay,
sometimes, yeah, if we there's a place we want to investigate and explore, we can usually
mm,
arrange that.
yeah,
There's a lot of we've been given permission pretty much to do whatever we want in Greenwich and Stamford, Connecticut. We're not really worried about New Haven, where we're going to be doing some pretty major explores. Probably this starting this spring, once
yeah,
we get one other one or two other organizations involved.
yeah.
Because it's going to be big. It's 1,600 acres of just woodlands with a 300-foot cliff that we're going to have to probably climb
Oh wow,
for fun. Well,
wow.
not really for fun, but we have to find out how there's a river that these people used,
Hmm.
and it comes out right below the 300-foot cliff, and we know they climbed it somehow. So we got to
Hmm.
figure out how they got up there, and then we got to go up there to one of their main ceremonial sites.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to sign waivers, right, to make sure just in case anything happens.
Actually, not. We don't even worry about that.
Yeah, because of course, like I mean, anything can happen. I mean, they got to be responsible for you guys.
Well, usually, we'll tell them, say, look, we're going to be doing an investigation exploration in this area. We'll notify the cops, and 90% of the time, the cops say, "Oh, well, you won't see us out there because none of us get hazardous duty pay, and that's kind of like considered hazardous duty. So you guys have fun,
Oh,
basically."
nice. Okay, cool. But it is kind of dangerous. You got to think about it. Like, I mean, how did they get up in the pyramids? You know what I mean? Or
Yeah, we
Because
don't even know.
that's
Yeah,
also
nobody actually knows who built the pyramids. They say the Egyptians that we think just moved in, but there was another culture that was there that started out in Egypt and they worked their way down. They went through New England and they ended up in Central and South America. That were the stone builders. They built. I mean, you can find pyramids practically on every continent, and yeah, they actually found pyramids up in the more isolated regions of Russia that were probably older than the Great Pyramids.
oh wow, that's amazing. Um, when when it comes to stuff like that, like I mean, you must like instead of using equipment, it's also good to like go out there and sense the activity, you know, and have
Oh,
your
oh,
personal experiences as well.
oh, absolutely, yeah.
I mean, because that's the main one. I mean, of course you want to capture things on camera and equipment and everything, but man, it's just the experience of the life. You know what I mean? Like I think I dropped it, but yeah.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely. Yeah, I do sense uh, energy fields. I can sense emotions.
mhm.
I can, under certain circumstances, I can like see see them almost like energy fluctuations. Like especially if they walk across like an open field of grass, they make these like energy like footprints, which is it's kind of weird, but yeah, I can actually see their footsteps
Oh wow.
walking. It's hard to explain, but it's like really weird. And my friend Ancient, uh, he's got certain abilities too, and they're really well developed. So yeah, he can
Wow.
sense a lot of things happening. He can see spirits sometimes if they let him, but a lot of spirits are kind of like they don't really want to challenge him. They don't want to go near him
Mhm.
when he's out. But you know, sometimes they will. They're more cooperative in answering questions on the spirit box. But yeah, sometimes
Mhm.
I have better luck than he does.
Now, when you say footsteps, like, is it like kind of like what colors in your eyes, or is your? I know you
Well,
seem
it's
very
kind of
blind.
like imagine like just imagine like there's like a thin film of water across the grass,
Mhm.
and there's like an invisible person walking across it. That's what I kind of see.
Oh, okay.
So if there's a spirit there, I will, you know, if it's,
Now,
I will see it.
is there any smells coming off it, or is there any like
Uh,
sounds?
I really haven't experienced too many smells associated with them.
Yeah, because you think about some spirits that they leave an odor, they leave some
Yeah,
kind
no, I haven't smelled the sulfur yet. I'm still waiting for that one.
of okay. Well, it's just a question because like I mean, because you think about it, it doesn't mean it doesn't have to be bad. It's the way they died, or
Oh,
the way they
yep.
smell back
Yeah.
then. Because back then they didn't use deodorant. I mean, any smell could come off as sulfur.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of them didn't even take. They took baths maybe like once or twice a month,
There you go.
maybe. Yeah, yeah. Some of the older spirits, some yeah, you will pick up odors of rotten, decaying flesh. You will burn flesh, and sometimes it's not because they're good or bad. It's because that's just the way they died. If they died in the fire, you're going to smell the burning flesh.
Exactly. Like a lot of people say, "Oh my God, it's demonic." No, it's not. I mean, you could have died in the fire, like you said.
Actually, very rare. Yeah, I'm one of the. I think me and Ancient are like one of the few. You know, we're like the only two. I think that can in our team anyway that can sense something really bad. I mean,
Mm.
we've sensed, yeah, the worst possible evil entity you could imagine.
Oh wow, that is wild. Um,
Yeah. Oh, when that happens, it's like, oh, the big boss is here,
yeah.
and
Have you
that's
ever been
when, yeah.
chased out?
Oh,
Have you,
of course. Yeah, of course.
I know you said they eat through things and everything else, but like,
Oh,
have
yeah.
you seen shadows chase
They're
you guys out?
one. Yeah, that's their one main defense is to make you just get you totally disoriented,
Hmm.
and make you think you're being chased by hundreds of them.
Wow. Now, still talking about archaeology. What's one of the most wildest sites you ever been to? That may not spirit. It's not everything. Every place is not doesn't have a spirit. But what's the
Well,
most
yeah,
craziest?
actually, pretty much every place does have a spirit
Oh,
or some kind of entity.
okay,
You
okay.
can find them anywhere. They're
I didn't know that.
wherever they wanted to hang out. They'll hang out at their favorite restaurant,
Yep.
whatever. Yeah.
Because it's like like I mean every place has history to it. Every place has like a spirit that won't let go of that area. And you're so right about that. I mean, some people say not every place is haunted, but you got to think about like um the places that's telling you the story. Because you think about it, a house collects all the memories of the people and all the tragedy and all the happiness. And when you go in the house, you can feel that energy. You can feel that area, where you're at. I mean, I mean, especially over there in the old.
David, it's only doing it, okay? The glitch, it's only doing it on your lava cam. It's not doing it on Eli, mine, or your R square. Only the lava cam is glitching on my end. No one's
Yep.
seeing the glitch,
I was talking to him, man.
but no one's. Is anybody in chat see the glitch? There's like a glitch. See the lava lamp? That's
Mm-mm.
unnatural.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
not seen the glitch. Oh, yeah, the lava lamp is actually showing something now. I'm not sure what, but yeah,
Look at it. It's crazy.
decided to
I'm
go after.
It's feeling the energy because we're talking about it.
told you it does some weird stuff. It just does what
Yeah,
it
it's
does.
doing something very weird now. I'm not even sure what it is, but yeah, I'm gonna take a quick picture of it.
It glitched at 9:15. I'm gonna keep track of this, Eli. When every time it
Okay.
glitches, maybe we can go back and see it.
Yeah,
And
because
then now I got the little phone game set up so they can play with it.
yeah,
And yeah, there's actually one that's
kitten.
already playing with it.
Long time no see, kitten. What's going on?
Ah, hey kitten.
But anyways, I just know because just like like spirits travel from one place to another when you leave. You know what I mean? And they don't stay. Some do. Some spirits are different. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? And some spirits are just stuck there. Some people, they need someone to talk to. And I mean I've seen how you investigate. In the cemeteries as well. You know, um, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, you respect the spirits and everything else. You always have to.
Oh yeah, definitely. You never go into any place with an attitude
Mm-hmm.
because they will turn it against you right away. They're going to draw whatever energy you're projecting to them back toward you.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to drain it, especially if you're angry. That's where a lot of investigators get into trouble. They go in with like an attitude, and the spirits are like, "Oh, okay, you want to play? We,
Yeah,
we'll play with you."
it's like some spirits go in there with the thrill, like a thrill to they love a thrill, but um some people go into location to investigate the air, like the location and everything. Um, or some people just like the history of the place. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And they want to keep it alive. And there's vandals and everything.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of vandals, a lot of people. Yeah, if you go into a place, you see all these satanic markings on the walls and stuff. Yeah, something bad's going on there, and
it
you're
could
gonna have.
be it could be just young Jesus writing stuff on their wall. Have you
Well,
ever
even yeah, if you, it doesn't really matter.
Mm,
Usually they're influenced to make these markings, even though they might really not be into it. But they'll go in
mhm,
there, and the spirit will like whisper in their ear, sort of like saying, "Yeah, draw this, draw that. We need this kind of marking on the wall or the floor. Do it
mhm,
for us."
yeah. Now, have you ever heard a whisper in your ear? Let's say you're silent. Let's say you go into a haunted location, anywhere. It could be anywhere. Like, and you're sitting there with no equipment on.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
it's
Yeah.
amazing, isn't it? Just feel it.
Yep. And as you can see, they're still playing with the phone.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. It's just amazing how it's just how you could if you
They
could
like
just give them a minute and you could hear them, and it's just amazing with that. No, go ahead, man. Sorry.
yeah, just saying they like the red light.
Oh, they do.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. I don't know why they're playing with red, but sometimes they will alternate. They'll go to blue, yellow, green.
mhm.
But right now, this one just wants to play with the red one.
How about the Ouija board, dude? To see when you have one in the back.
Yeah, the Ouija board that belongs to the lava lamp,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
and
Have you ever used
behind,
that?
actually behind the lava lamp, there's a doll. You can see her arms, her hands, almost touching the lava lamp. That belongs to the lava lamp.
Oh, okay, okay.
Last time I tried to move her, the lava lamp actually complained.
Oh,
And it also complained about that creepy little doll that's like near the phone game. It
hmm.
That lava lamp hates her with a
And
passion.
why do you think that? Like,
I don't know, but one night I'm looking at the lava lamp and it's like actually shining a light on the doll,
mhm.
and it kind of like showed something that looked like a blanket. It was kind of like move her or cover her, but get her away from me.
Oh wow. Now
Right
is that
now, right now I don't know if she's the one playing with the game or not, but she's right next to the game.
is it any of your dolls haunted?
Yeah, that little creepy one, I'm pretty sure is, but she's like really tight-lipped. There's another one behind the plasma globe, a native one, but she's like really shy and yeah, doesn't do anything really.
Yeah. Have you
Other,
ever put a spirit box over there to
oh
find
yeah,
one?
oh absolutely.
It's crazy. How old are those dolls you have?
I don't know. Some of them I think were like, I know one is probably like from the 70s, 80s.
Wow. So you
They're
so,
not,
you,
they're
so
not
you
that
go
old.
do you collect them or they just given
Well,
to you?
no, my friend Ancient, he kind of like goes to Goodwill, which yeah, somebody else did before,
Hmm.
uh, and he'll find something he thinks is a little, might have an attachment,
Oh, is it a
and
girl?
yeah,
Is it a girl or boy?
uh, that one we're not sure about.
Hmm.
I think he did an investigation, said it came out as like a probably a little boy spirit.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
that one
Occasionally.
creepy doll, yeah, he did an investigation on that one. Actually, we both did.
And I know you. That skull next to lava lamp. What is on top of that?
Oh, that is a little dragon.
Ooh, that's pretty awesome. Now everything
Oh
you've left
yeah.
there.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
that was a present from Ancient to the lava lamp,
Ooh.
and I gave it. Yeah, I told the lava lamp put the skull and with a dragon right next to it,
Yeah.
and when the lava lamp warmed up, it actually tried to imitate the dragon.
Oh wow. What?
It actually formed a little dragon.
That is crazy.
So it likes its like yeah, it likes its little dragon skull.
Nice. Um. Let's go to cemeteries. What got you into investigating cemeteries?
Well, it was something I've always kind of like wanted to do. So yeah, one day I went out to yeah, yeah, right near my office. There's like a very big like cemetery complex. There's like one, two, three, four, like five cemeteries like clustered together. And I said, you know what? I'm going to this one cemetery. Someone says go there, so I went in there and got some amazing responses on the necrophonics. Some of the best I've actually ever heard from yeah during investigations. And actually,
Wow.
yeah, that's actually one of the videos on my channel, Lee.
Oh,
I
nice.
did it as part of one video. Then I decided to do the just the total unedited necrophonic session because the responses were just right up. I mean, as soon as I got there, they were first they started like swearing at me and like getting all paranoid, and then they started to settle down. And then one spirit came over loud and clear, said, "We got this." It was like
Wow.
it had to be like a powerful spirit because it. I mean, it sounded like he was using a walkie-talkie or something,
Yeah.
and I've never heard that during anyone else's investigation. But I mean, this spirit just came out and said, "We got this," and then
Wow.
everything quieted down a little bit.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy because like some spirits come at us differently than others. Some come us because some certain spirits talk to us like how you're like in the airplane mode and you're like, you know what I mean? It's sort of like that.
Yep.
Um, I mean, it's just it's crazy. It's crazy how we experience in that, knowing if we catch it
Oh,
on camera or
yeah.
not. That's your experience. People are like, oh well, yeah, it's nothing. It's just someone speaking through, a person selling ice cream or something or whatever, and that's just it. Your personal experiences is hard to validate
Oh
because
yeah.
you can't catch it on camera or recording.
And right now the lava lamp is still locked on something, but I don't know what it is or where it is, or if it might even be outside here somewhere.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Ask you a question with cameras. Do some have cameras that does some have, like you can't take pictures or anything, like a sign or something like that?
I don't know. I've never really had any problems with recording videos or anything like that, or had any like camera glitches. Yeah, I do have like a EM pump, which kind of like I turn on when I go into a cemetery.
What
It's
is
an
the ear plum? Can you show us
EM
what that
pump.
is?
Let's see, EM pump. Well, right now that plasma globe there, that's an EM pump.
Okay, okay, like that.
That
Okay.
one, it's generating an electromagnetic field that
hmm
will pin a K2 meter at about 3 feet.
Oh wow, nice.
So yeah, you go. If I were to go anywhere near it with a K2 meter, forget about it.
Damn, that is
So,
wild.
so it's
What are How about mausoleums?
mausoleums.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a few around here.
hmm
Actually, there's a few nice ones we want to go visit uh, in another part of Connecticut.
hmm
Yeah, we have. Yeah, definitely have to make a trip down there.
How many places have like I know what kind of like graveyard do you want like one of those big time graveyards like um what place would you like to visit when it comes down to the graveyards?
I don't know. There's still like 4 or 5 gigantic ones we have here in New Haven.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we there's one that we only partially investigated.
Mm-hmm.
It's 85 acres with I think they said 85,000 graves.
Oh wow, what?
Yeah, it's something crazy.
Yeah.
But that was where Sarah Winchester is buried.
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that. Yeah.
Yep, she is
To the,
actually buried in New Haven with her husband and her daughter, and actually her grandfather or father yeah father-in-law.
mm-hmm.
Yes, father-in-law, the old man Winchester. He's buried not too far away,
Okay.
and we. But yeah, there's even a bench that was donated by the Winchester House in California that
Mm-hmm.
is right not far from her grave.
That is wild. What kind of like impressions do you get off her grave?
Uh, she was still definitely troubled because Ancient actually did, I think, the better necrophonic session with her, and he got
Mm-hmm.
some pretty good responses. But yeah, she is still kind of like upset about the whole thing.
Oh wow.
She's still
That's,
she's still not at peace. I don't
oh
think
she.
she ever will be. But the Winchester factory was located here in New Haven. It mostly shut down. Well, totally shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's only one or two pieces of it that are still actually intact. part of one of the buildings was turned into a beautiful apartment complex,
Wow.
and some of the
That is,
other buildings were turned in. I think one of the buildings was turned into a school. Yeah, they totally redeveloped the area.
wow. That's wow. Do you think she's not at rest because she never finished her home?
Well, she never wanted to finish it. She wanted to keep it going as long as she could, and
Yeah.
she kept building on it until she died. She
I
was
want.
never at
I,
peace.
She had to keep building because the spirit said to,
yeah.
because she felt bad about
Basically,
how
yeah.
many she felt bad about how many people were killed with the Winchester rifle. So she felt that the
Yeah.
spirits that were killed were coming to her and saying, "Look, you have to build this." And in a way, the movie that they made about it, kind of, kind of. But I do believe she built the rooms for them. I really do. I really do.
Oh yeah.
I believe she built the rooms for them. I really do.
Cool. Cool. Um. What's the most scariest location you ever been to?
Probably that one archaeological site wh- where they were throwing, had the reputation of throwing rocks and sticks and whatever they could at you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Actually,
Cool.
no, that was the second one. There was another one in the middle of 200. Actually, yeah, it's like a 300 something acre park.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that's where one major site is located, and it had a guardian spirit,
Oh wow.
and yeah, I actually encountered that spirit, and yeah,
Wow.
it got me all totally confused, disoriented. Yeah, it felt like they were gonna chase me. I got totally disoriented for a while. It was like a half hour. The whole thing lasted.
That is wild. That is crazy, man. I mean, just actually go to a location and um, and actually witness that. Hey Jax, you know, I think
Yes, I'm
Jax
there.
wants to.
My
She wants to
bad.
talk.
No, you.
She wants. She wants to talk about her safety coffins, right?
Oh, so yeah,
Oh yeah, safety
I
coffin.
was
Back.
looking up safety coffins, and interesting enough, so they figured out so many people were being buried alive, basically, and so they took this like a rod, like a metal rod, into the ground, and they attached a bell, and they attached the bell either to your ring finger or your toe. So usually when you wake up, your fingers move, your toes move. So interesting enough, if there was a caretaker in the graveyard, that night, or depending on how frantic the bell was, and that's how they would stop the preventing of people being buried alive. Because basically back then they had no technology. They didn't have. I read things where you put a mirror under their nose to see if the breath. You know what I mean? They would just bury them.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. There was actually one woman that was accidentally buried alive right here in New Haven,
Oh, wow.
and I forgot what I think her name is Midnight Mary or something they call her. But there's
Yes,
like a
yes.
yeah,
That's a freaky story.
yeah, there's like a warning on her grave. It's like if you visit her at a certain time, you might not make it to the next morning. It was really
Midnight.
bizarre. Yeah, midnight. Yep.
Mhm.
Wow.
Well,
And yeah, well,
she was
I've
very
actually
young
been
when she
there.
died. What happened was she was very young when she died. She was in her 40s. She had no medical history of anything.
Yep.
She just collapsed. She died. Well, they buried her that day, and then I guess her sister had some weird, crazy dream that her sister was buried alive and she was trying to get out. So they got there real quick. They unburied, got dug up the grave, took it out. And what they found was horrifying. I mean, the nails are in the coffin,
Yeah.
literally from her
Oh
trying to
yeah.
dig out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, that's nuts. I mean, think about it. You're buried alive. You have no way to escape, and you're in a box. You wake up and you're like, there's nothing there. You're literally alone.
Oh, absolutely.
Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I
Totally
would have
scary.
been. Mm, and especially without breath too, like without air. Man, it's the most scariest. I mean,
Yeah, there were some people so afraid of being buried alive that they had actually escape doors in their crypt so they could get out if they woke up. Yeah,
so from the ground to the mud, all the way to the all through the mausoleum or whatever inside.
some like yeah they'd had like little escape tunnels with a metal hatch on them
Mm,
that they could open from the inside if they were buried alive. Yeah, they went
wow.
all, and they usually had those buried in the side of a hill, and yeah, the opening would come out on somewhere on the hill.
Mm, that would be crazy. Like, like your loved one died, and like they actually survived and like knocking at your door.
Oh yeah,
That would be crazy. Um, but no, like I was saying, like I mean, I know you respect the dead and everything else when you go investigate and stuff like that. But I bet you must get those emotions where, like I want to go home emotions. Like
oh absolutely, yeah. I do pick up on a lot of those emotions.
in crypts, not graves. One last chance in crypts, not graves.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was in the burial vaults, the crypt. Yeah, not
Okay.
really in the graves. The graves they had. There were actually some graves that had windows.
Whoa. Yeah, just in case they
Yeah,
survived it.
just so somebody could like look in and see.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, there were a lot of different. Yeah, they all had all kinds of different things, but the most popular one was yeah, with the bell.
That would do. It's funny you just said that because my daughter was telling me, Mom, they used to dig a hole, and then they would you'd have a window over you because if you breathe, it creates fog. And hold on, let me read it.
And it all happened from a man in New Haven, Vermont.
New Haven,
He was
Vermont.
so terrified of being buried
New Haven,
alive.
Vermont.
Yeah,
Small,
oh yeah, I heard about
small
that one. Yep,
square
yep.
glass in ground that leads straight down into the face of the long dead. Basically,
He was so terrified.
he was so terrified of being buried alive. He came up with a way, like, look, before you die, if you're buried, they didn't have like I said, the technology, but he 6 foot above him, a cemetery ground level, a large concrete block was set. Within this, a 14-inch glass window was fixed in place so that you could see if he was alive or breathing or yelling or whatever. That's also a neat idea. I mean, that I didn't see that until my daughter just showed me.
I know.
So you can still see him in the grave. You can still see his face. And they also have glass coffins.
Yep.
Colorful stained glass window looks over the split coffin in rubble. Funeral coffin caskets with glass hearse. Jane Goody had one in 2009. I guess they're really expensive.
How about the devil's
That's
chair?
pretty expensive.
I think that's what you call it. What do you think about that? What is it? Like there's a big old chair thing. Someone that died and then they named it that.
No, that one I don't know about.
I think that's what it's called. Don't quote me wrong.
Well,
Um,
what about? Well, we have something weird. One archaeological site we found.
mhm.
Down in Stamford, Connecticut, it was a actual quartz stone seat,
Oh wow.
which was weird. It was in the area, and there was like flat ground in front of it, so we kind of imagined it as like a teaching place. But
Yeah.
we kind of named it the Druid's Throne, just for the hell of it.
Oh wow. This is
But yeah,
wild.
we actually did have a Druid that I think worked with us for a while and was able to pick up on things that actually my friend Ancient couldn't.
Yeah. That's
Include,
wild.
yeah,
But did they have any pictures of them at all?
yeah, we've got some pictures. Yeah, some pictures of some of the sites.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the Ancient's been posting a few here and there.
That is
David,
pretty cool.
is that making a face, or am I just seeing things?
What?
Which
The
one?
lava?
The lava lamp.
I don't know what it might be.
This is a dragon.
It's like that's what I'm thinking. It looks like the dragon. You said dragon, and it's looking like the pronounced snout, the deep set eyes. It looks like it's
Yeah.
making the dragon.
Oh, yeah, it might be because it really
I
doesn't have.
told you that
Yeah,
lava lamp is freaky. Does what it
I,
does.
yeah,
Can't explain
I,
it.
you know, it'll stay locked onto something for a while. Yeah, the lava lamp's been on probably almost an hour now, and it hasn't moved, shifted, started bubbling. So it's
It
actually
looks like a dragon to me. I don't know what everybody else sees, but I see a face. I see a face of a dragon, like it's pointing straight out. That's what
yeah,
it looks like with the nose. You see it, right, Eli?
I do. I do. Like,
yeah.
Crazy.
And
no,
of course, they're still playing with that little game on the side.
yeah.
I see the game. That doll looks like from maybe the late 70s, early 80s. The woman with the green jacket.
She is a nasty little doll.
Wow.
I think she actually blew up my
I had a doll
laptop.
like that. I had a doll like that. I remember her.
She has such a like. It looks like she's like thinking that she wants to kill something or somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Like
just
very
got that
sneaky.
real
Look at the
hostile
clothes
look
they
on
got her
face.
in. Come on now. She's very unfashionable for this day and age. Maybe she wants some new clothes.
Maybe. But so far she has behaved. But I'm still waiting for the lava lamp to point to her again, but it might not. But I think she might be the one playing with the game. I don't know. I know there's at least two. I know there's at least two children that hang out here. One of them, I think somebody said it was like 12, and then there's another one that I think was 5 or 6 that died in a car accident, not too far away from here.
Yeah. Wow. One last chance. But hey, can you show some equipment that you use in your investigation?
Equipment?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me just.
I'm telling you, Eli, this makes no sense. You're not glitching. David's not glitching. I'm not glitching. Just that lava lamp cam is glitched now 5
It
times.
is glitching.
You seen it glitch?
I see it. I'm looking at it.
Okay, thank you. I thought I was freaking. There it goes, it glitched again.
The whole time I'm looking at the thing and I'm just like, okay, I gotta ask questions.
Okay.
Well, then why didn't you tell me you saw a glitch and I thought I was going nuts? Well, I am nuts, but that's beside the point. I saw a glitch and going, that's weird. Just the lava lamp cam is glitching.
Okay, yeah. Let me mute
did
this
it
one,
again.
and then I'll activate the mic on the lava lamp cam, which I'll point down to my equipment.
Okay. We'll come back. Maybe we'll change. Mm-hmm. That is cool. I like the lava lamps. How long have you had the lava lamp?
Thank you, last chance. I thought I was crazy for a minute. I've documented it 5 times. I thought I was going nuts.
Whoops, sorry about that. Yeah, the lava lamp. I probably had for Ancient gave it to me like probably like 2 years ago.
Okay.
You've been having it on for about the last 1.5 to 2 years that I know about.
Oh yeah.
And it just does what it does. I mean, my lava lamp just made the little bubbles, like the 70s bubbles. This does not bubble.
Yeah.
This makes
it'll start bubbling, but it's locked onto something right now. It'll either switch to another picture or it will start it'll start bubbling. But right now it's just showing me something, but I don't know what.
Is it pointing to the Indian doll?
Actually, no, it looks like it's kind of like looking at me.
It's looking straight on, actually, yeah. That's
it's watching me. Yep. But down here we got all my different pieces of equipment.
Oh, he's got the gadgets and gizmos.
All the gadgets.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's awesome.
One day when I'm all grown up, David, I'll have all those things too.
Okay, that is a modified, what they call a hacked radio. That acts like it'll act like an SB7, They actually say that's better than the SP7. Then we have my main paranormal kit, which has K2 meter, SP7. It's got a vibration alarm and two motion detectors. I've got two. I've got two REM pods, which are homemade.
That's awesome.
Battery packs.
If you ever
It's
need a
got its
homemade
own cat
repel,
toy.
let them know. No, when you go, but like when you
There's also
do you make
I've
those
got my
homemade
own little pair of
repods?
dowsing rods. I've got
What is
dowsing
thousand?
rods.
Nice.
I've got a laser grid somewhere in there. But that's one piece of equipment.
Damn.
That's like my main kit. Then I got
He's
my
like,
trigger.
and then.
Yeah, you're ready for house investigation.
Yeah, then I got my
Aw.
my cat balls and
Little
my little
trigger
trigger
objects.
object.
Oh,
Mhm.
sweet.
Whoop.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
that's
there's
pretty
cat.
cool.
Yeah, there's all the little cat toys, different ones. I got these so they could throw things at me
I
Yeah.
was
if they
going to
want
say,
to.
ask you about those, David. How do they work? Do they work
Yeah,
well, those things? I was going to buy some,
Oh
but I
yeah,
wasn't too
but you
sure.
gotta like,
Oh, this is sweet. I want one of them.
Okay, all right, calm down, bro.
yeah,
You
somebody
get
were to
some.
throw them. Yeah,
Those are
those are
awesome.
great. Yeah, I say,
Okay,
you
yeah,
know,
I
if
was
you,
going to ask. I was going to ask somebody if they had them. So okay, so now I know I'm going to get them off Amazon. So
oh
now
yeah,
I
you
know
can
they're
get
what
those.
they use.
Over up in this corner right here, we have the battery kit. That's got
Cool.
two battery chargers and extra AA and AAA batteries. Then we got right here is one of my camera rigs.
Awesome. Wow, you're
Yeah,
stacked.
that's my brand new Sony. We haven't even used it yet. It's got, this is all brand new equipment.
Wow.
Getting ready. That's going to probably be used in the spring when we do our archaeological work. And this setup, this is my night vision cam. It's another Sony camera, and it's got the light, and it's got a digital cam on top. Then I actually have room for a phone cam if I want to, and it's got its own little tripod.
I guess question real quick. Going back to the REM pod, you make your own REM pod?
Oh, absolutely.
How easy? How hard is that?
Very easy. Well, they start out as what they call like a door alarm. But right now, yeah, it's going. Yeah, now right now it's going crazy because I'm holding it. If I would just put it down, it should stop. And if I go anywhere near it, yeah, there's a few other people that have them like that. And I actually gave them, told them where to get the plans to make them. But yeah, I got all kinds of other equipment. This is my main EM pump that I take in the field.
Oh, wow. Can you show us how that works?
I made that all by and it hooks up to a phone battery pack.
I have one of those. That's how I have my grid light. My grid light hooks up to a USB pack.
Yeah, it's simple on and off switch.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. It'll work.
Wow.
But then I got my different Bluetooth speakers, and of course that's one.
They're helpful. I think they're really helpful. Bluetooth. Sometimes your phone's just not loud enough.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Especially when you use an SP7. But I've got all kinds of other equipment.
You use Necro?
So we got this is my main. This is what I take with me on field investigations.
Is that for your phone?
Yep, that's for the phone.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And of course, it's telescoping. Yeah, telescoping, and it's got a little trigger on it, so I can put it in Bluetooth mode and take pictures.
That's cool.
That's awesome. You can switch it into Bluetooth mode. That's cool.
So, what do you think about like the Necro app and other apps like that?
Necrophonic. That's one of the best apps to use. I rely on it. Oh, and we got something in case. This is something cool that we have.
Ooh.
It's endoscope camera, Bluetooth.
Oh, those are cool. Those little tiny, you can just stick them in
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yeah, this is. I was
crypts or
trying to
whatever
get
that are
Vail.
open.
I was trying to get Vail to get one because there was when she lived
She
in
could
Michigan
use one.
or wherever she lived, there were like things in the
Couple
basement she
pounds.
wasn't sure about,
Um,
and there were like cracks in one of them. I was like, Vail, you should get one of these.
Oh, I could use that for something else.
Whoa.
Well,
Oh, Lord.
you can use it
It's
for
not for
anything.
peeping, Eli. It's not for peeping.
Well, it's actually going to be used on our archaeological investigations because there's
Oh,
Well,
man.
that's
cracks,
kind of
and
cool. You can
crevices
stick
in the
them in
stones.
cracks.
Yeah,
You can
there's
stick them in cracks
because
and
you
like
want it.
know what to do and what not to do. By if you're gonna move something or
Yeah,
move
for
something
Well,
down
real.
or
yeah,
dig.
it's like you know what we have. When we're going to be doing our archaeological work, we want to be kind of safe because certain times of the year we've got timber rattlers here.
Oh,
Oh,
what are
yeah.
those?
Timber,
Yeah.
you don't want to stick your hand into somewhere that could have a timber rattler in it.
No, you sure
So
don't.
that's what we're gonna use the endoscope for. And plus, if we find a little burial chamber or something else we want to look at, then we can also go. And then we can also go microscopic. That's another digital camera we have. That's a cool little one. It's also Bluetooth compatible. It's very tiny.
Oh, nice. That is pretty cool. That is awesome. Um, so what
Yeah,
do
we,
you?
we carry all kinds of equipment.
Oh, cool. Oh, well, have you ever tried the flashlight method?
No, that I don't know. That is like easily debunkable.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it is. It
because
is.
sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
and
But
sometimes people.
how's that though? Like, I mean, no one's near
Well,
it or anything.
they say the bulb will heat up and or something, and yeah,
Well,
weird
another
things
thing, you have
happen.
to kind of unscrew it a little bit, right? You have to kind of unscrew it a little bit
Yeah,
so they
that's
can
kind of
they
like
can
yeah,
maneuver it, and there's still that chance of that coil to tap the battery for any
yeah.
reason. I mean, friction can do it. So if they're using that flashlight method and say it's friction from the battery to the coil, it can go off.
Yeah. Wow.
Let's see what's going on up here.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at the lamp now. I'm telling you,
Yep.
something's there, David. I'm telling you.
Oh.
You'll have to send me a picture at the very end. Send it to my Twitter so I can like blow it up on my laptop. I'm really interested to see what kind of face that. It looks like it's a dragon face. That's what I see. I know I'm like maybe like
Hey, Tennessee
Hey,
Paranormal.
yeah, my guy, how are you? Hey,
How you
Daryl.
doing?
Hey, Hound.
Happy New Year.
Redhead by Nature Sis. What's up?
I like the name, Sam. I like the name of the channel.
Okay. Yeah. Now I'm back to the main.
We are back
Main
to the
thing
regular
here.
scheduled program.
Yes. Yes. Man, you got a lot of equipment, dude.
Well, that's probably
Yeah,
over
that's
the
just
years. It's collected.
that's kind of like the equipment that's that it can show that we got other things that we're experimenting with. We haven't come up with
Can't show
the
everything.
final design. We're gonna have like
That
little
is
robot tanks and all kinds of things with cameras and sensing equipment mounted to them.
wow.
Now, do you use? I've seen that used like in Egypt, and I've seen them use like they take the remote control cars with the cameras on them. They rig them up, but they send them in there first, and I think that's a really smart idea because you don't never know. There could be scorpions, there could be snakes,
Well,
there could be
actually,
anything
no.
in those
Yeah,
things.
I'm kind of like I'm getting tired of seeing investigators sticking their heads up into attics without knowing what's up there
Oh
first.
yeah. They
My
might
You
come
never
down
know.
on
would
You
it.
go
could
up
come face
first.
to face with a raccoon. You never know.
Yeah.
Or there could
That's
be somebody
not a
hiding up
pleasant
there.
thing. Raccoons
Yeah,
aren't nice. They're cute, but they're not nice.
Yeah, I've seen.
Mm-mm.
I saw CJ do it once. I was like, really?
Mm-mm.
He
You're gonna
did
stick
it the
your
other
head up
day.
there?
Oh,
He
that's
did it the
crazy.
other day. I was watching the Indiana State Prison, and he went upstairs. I'm like, bro, put your camera up there first. If something's gonna attack, it'll get your camera, not your
Yeah,
face.
Yeah, he did that on an investigation with Holly and Eric. He stuck his head
Oh
up
yeah,
in
he
there.
does have it. CJ,
I was
he's a
like,
little quirky. He's
yeah,
his
I
own
know. It's
breed of
like,
cat.
oh, come on.
Wow.
I was like, no. Yeah, that's why I got that one camera rig that has the telescoping head on it or the
Yeah.
neck.
What's up, Dark Pixel?
Hi, CJ. That's my son.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right, Wolf.
I couldn't
Yeah,
do
I
that,
know some
dude.
people do. I mean, like, you don't know what you're gonna find up in an attic.
Oh, you never know.
There better be a
It-
bag of money in that attic if I'm sticking my head up there.
yeah,
Exactly. You gotta pay me to do
Right,
that.
attic,
Chris?
crawl
Right? You're like,
space,
oh, there's a
whatever.
stack
It's
of
like, no,
money.
you don't want to do that.
No, you don't want to meet any kind of like animal up there. Like even a mouse can scare the crap out of you.
Yeah, yeah. Stick the camera up there. Put it in Bluetooth mode. Flick it around a little bit. Take a few pictures, and
Lori's like just saying.
Yeah, right.
We would all like to find a water cache stuck up in an attic somewhere in some
absolutely.
old,
Or yeah, that's
old
why one
place.
reason we got the endoscope. People put
Yes,
things in
that's a
walls.
good idea.
Yeah, if you got a little,
That's
make a
just like
little
out
hole in
here
the
in
wall.
Arizona. We have scorpions like they're even under like pieces of wood. Same with rattlesnakes, and people are out there just lifting stuff up. My kids when they were younger, CJ can tell you this. One of my ex-boyfriends, he take a black light, and he'd take the kids outside looking for scorpions because they glow. And they just love watching those scorpions that they would glow green. And like, how do they do that? I said,
Oh, okay.
they glow green.
Right.
He had a big, huge, like big black light, the black light. Yeah. And he would lift up the wood, of course, but he would glow. And then you could see all the scorpions, they glow green.
Wow.
And, but it's funny. People think the babies aren't the worst ones. They are the most poisonous scorpion. The babies are, because they've never given their venom out yet.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
And we have a lot of snakes in Arizona. A lot of snakes.
That
was fun. That was fun. I was always worried that someone was going to get bit by a scorpion or stung, but he never let the kids pick up the wood.
Yeah, well, we got the brown recluse here. We got the black widows.
Well,
He might.
And
hey,
then-
let me tell you something, Daryl. My grandkids are pulling out tooth for money. It's a very lucrative business in their field.
$1 each.
Look,
look at that.
Queen made $5. I'm like, bro, stop pulling your teeth.
Look, that phone went like all 4 of them.
Yeah, it's doing it right now. Mm-hmm.
That was amazing. So what's the So what do you think about? So do you think that? So what do you think about like reincarnation, dude?
I think it's on like a case by case basis.
Yeah.
Some people they don't do anything really bad, but they have to come back and do over. Sometimes it's sometimes there is like sort of a karma.
Yeah.
And sometimes the children or the grandparents will come back as the grandchildren.
Oh wow.
Which I've heard a few cases of that. Yeah, but it does happen, but yeah, some people go through multiple lives.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in past lives. I believe that maybe like I believe that I knew Jason in a past life, and it's why it was so easy just to talk to him. And I would say, and he even said the same thing to me. He said the same thing to me because I think I think we've known each other before, and I do believe that. I do believe people do that. I do believe I knew Eli before. He was like a brother. He's still a brother, but we had like a brother sister, and I knew before. I asked him a long time ago. I said, "Do you believe in that?" He goes, "I don't know." So we asked Spirit with the dowsing rods, and he said, "Yes, we knew each other in a past life."
Yep, I sold tacos, and she sold.
I was oranges on the street. Yep, I was doing oranges and watermelon on the corner. He was selling the tacos. He had the little Tico cart.
Yeah, I think there's some family groups that stick together and they'll all reincarnate together as different people, different members of the family. Sometimes they'll reincarnate as close friends, whatever. Yeah.
Now I got a question for you. Okay, you know how mirrors they say like, they're it's a mirror to the side of the veil and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
portals.
have
Yeah.
you ever seen a face? Sorry, I didn't say it right, but have you ever seen a face in one of those like balls or anything there? Like the
What, the orbs
or no, it's like have you seen a face?
in the mirror?
Yeah, in the mirrors and stuff like that.
Actually, no, not. I Yeah, most of my mirrors are pretty new, so no. It's usually if you get like a mirror out of like a real old house, and
Mhm.
if somebody died in that house, always a chance they could end up in the mirror. And
I have a
you,
mirror my children don't like. They
yeah,
won't let me hang it in the hallway. I have to leave it in my room. It's an old mirror, very
yep,
old antiques
right,
mirror. And
yep.
every time I come home, I find a sheet or a towel over it. I'm like, why you people keep covering the mirror? It's just a mirror. They're like, no, mom, it's a portal.
Yeah,
There's something
yeah.
in it. I'm like,
Oh,
you're gonna
absolutely.
be in it if you keep covering up. So finally, I just said, forget it. I will put it in the room. And now they're like, when they come in the room, they kind of look at it like, and then walk past it real quick. I mean, it's a mirror.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
mirrors
yeah.
can be portals,
Right.
but I just think it's an old mirror, and it's just it is what it is. It looks a little. It's just very like those old mirrors where there's the wood surrounding them. They're really ornate,
Right,
with
you
like
know.
little. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
gold and brown, and it's just really old.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Night Wolf, love you too. Night Hound.
All right.
They
Good
don't
night,
like that mirror.
Wolfman.
They don't like it at all. They're like, does it have to be in the hallway? I'm like, what? It's a hallway. Yeah, but mom, that makes it worse because we have to walk by it. And I'm going, you know, a bunch of freaks. So I put it in the room. It is what it is. They just don't like it. And all my kids believe in spirits. All my kids have seen spirits. They all have.
Oh yeah.
My sister
Oh,
sees them. I see them.
yep. Yeah, I
My
did see
sister
one.
had a man in the
Yeah, I
room the
saw
other
one
day.
too.
She goes, Jax, who's the guy that was in my room? I said, I don't know. I didn't see him. Why don't you ask me who he is? She goes, I didn't know what to say. I'm like, well, I'll say hello. You need
Yeah.
something?
Hello.
But she
Are
goes,
you
I
passing
adjusted my
through, or
eyes
do
and
you
he
live
was
here?
gone. I'm like, well, maybe he'll come back. She goes, he was very tall. I'm like, well, that sounds like the guy that I have in the hallway. Eli, well, not Eli. I was taking a picture of one of the dolls and sending to Vale, right? And I wanted to ask about one of the dolls, and she goes, "Oh, my sister sends me creepy doll pictures." So anyway, she goes, "The doll's really okay. It just nothing really with the doll." She goes, "But what's up with the dude in the hallway?" I went, "The dude in the hallway," and I look at the picture. I'm like, "There's a dude in the hallway, clear as day. You can see him. He's right there in the hallway, just chilling." I don't know if it's my son-in-law that passed away, Daniel's dad, because it's not really coming in clear. He's kind of more shadowy. He doesn't like, you know what I mean? He's just shadowy. So I don't really know yet. But I'm gonna, like I said, when I get a chance to set up my grid lights and everything that I got. Oh, CJ, I finally got my grid lights and they work bomb. But I'm gonna set it up and see if I can, maybe catch them, put on. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to say, okay, spirits can do something. It's like I told you, when I'm on camera, the cat balls will go off. But if I go to put my camera on them, they will not move. They won't even light up. They just won't. It's when you're not paying attention to them is when they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Did you turn that doll, David? Did that doll just turn?
I turned it around.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you. Because I wasn't paying attention to the doll, and I just looked at it. And I went, that doll moved.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get myself into trouble.
I swear I had a doll like that as a little girl. I swear I did. Early 80s. I was born in 72, so it'd probably be like 74, 75. I had a little doll. I remember she had a green leather jacket on.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Look at the lava lamp now. Now it's forming like chest.
Yeah.
Like it's forming. See, that's me. You know what so much reminded me of, David? That time that we were with Michael, and that's what it's forming into. It looks like it's doing that again.
Oh, it could be.
Hey, Laura, thank you.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, we're about to cut this, guys. My internet's like just going in and out.
I'm telling you, that glitching of that dang lava lamp cam, I caught it 7 times.
Yeah, I was told the internet's coming off, so we're gonna go to end this early, guys. But we're gonna go to end this early, and David, when's your next investigation?
I don't know. I might be doing another one here in a day or two.
Yeah.
Then if the weather warms up enough, you get some sunlight. We might do a few more cemetery investigations,
Okay.
and I think we're going to be doing a couple more road trips too.
Okay. Nice.
I want to do a road trip so bad. I so want to do a road trip, but it's
you
been
do.
snowing here. It's been raining here. It's just,
Yeah.
it's awfully cold. It's like 20, like right now, I swear it's probably about
Yeah,
28 degrees. It's
we're supposed to
28
be going
degrees
somewhere
here.
tomorrow, but
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's getting
it's going to
cold.
snow tonight, Eli. Remind me to tell you, it's going to snow tonight. It's 28 degrees right now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, we should. I think we might do a cemetery investigation right after a snowstorm and see if we
That
find
would be
footprints.
cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, if we get just enough snow so you can see footprints.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, that would be
we might do
awesome.
that.
That would be awesome. I'd
I
like
don't
to
think
do the
anyone-
powder thing or the flour thing on the floor, but I'm like, then I got to clean it up.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Oh yeah.
It would've
Yeah, use flour or baby powder or something you put on the floor.
Hmm.
If you got like a wood floor or something,
I do. I pergo floor. I have a wood floor. Yeah.
there you go. Yeah, that way
Do
you
I
can
have to
tell
try
if
that though?
there's spirits around.
I have a really good vacuum. It'll suck it right up. So maybe I'll put some baby powder down and see what happens.
Yeah,
That'd
see if
be
you find
interesting.
any footprints that don't belong to anybody.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Especially if
Like a
everybody's in
bucket
bed
foot.
sleeping.
Absolutely. Yeah, do it before you go to bed and make sure everybody knows not to walk on the floor.
Well, if
Yeah.
I catch
During the
anything, I'll
night.
definitely send it to you. If I catch anything, I'll send it to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, even set up a little static cam.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I have. I
that-
do. I have another phone that I could use for and plus I have two little mini cameras that I found finally that I can set up as a static cam too.
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of mini cams.
Mhm.
Yeah, I keep finding these old camcorders, and I'm thinking about converting them into static cams.
That would be cool.
Because
Mine are
You
just
could
a
listen-
little like the little Sony cameras, like the little pink. I have a
Oh,
pink
yeah.
one and a red one, but I can set one on the corner of my bar here, and I can set like facing the hallway, like it would go like down the hallway, right past that tapestry is where he stands.
Mhm.
Right
Okay, well,
there,
that's
and
that's crazy.
I'll get him one day. One day I'll catch him.
Yeah, but you will.
Lori, I know it's really nice who you are, sis. I hate you.
Well, that's chance
Oh,
of
dear.
quake down there. Yeah, it is warm here, but not.
70 degrees.
It's supposed to drop and
Must be nice. The
Must
struggle's
be.
real, Lori. The struggle's real with 70 degrees.
exactly. Well, guys, I'm going to end this, guys. Would you like to say anything, Jack, before we end it?
No, this was a really cool interview. I liked it. I that we glitched again. See?
He's glitching.
Yeah, they stopped playing with the game finally. Right now, the
They're like,
game is
hello,
just
we're
sitting
done.
there.
Okay, we're done being amused. Hey, there it
Exactly.
goes again.
Yeah,
I always enjoy talking to David. I always learn something new.
David's
I always
cool.
learn something
there's
new.
actually there's actually something. Not too far away from the game. 'Cause I'm starting to see it a little bit. It's a little fuzzy right where it is.
It is.
Oh, I see it. I see it. It's a little like little hazy.
Yep. Right. Just right by
goodness.
the that camera.
It's
Yeah, there's
more
something
white
there.
now.
Yeah, it's just like just standing there. It's
Uh-huh.
Wow.
yeah, now it's like
You see it, Eli?
probably. I think it finally realized that the camera's on. Whoops.
Yo,
I
bad.
don't
We
think-
caught you.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah,
You never know what's going to happen when you put a camera
never
on. You
know.
really never know.
yeah, because it
never
kind of
know.
like slowed down after I
Hey,
started showing off the
Shandy.
equipment.
Happy New Year, sis.
Hey, Shandy.
Hey, Shandy.
Happy New Year's.
But yeah, it's always fun talking to David. We always learn something new.
Oh, yeah, David.
Always
yeah.
learn something new.
Real.
And I like when I love archaeological stuff, so I'm a big nerd when
Me
it comes
too.
to that. So anytime he talks about archaeological, I'm like, what? Huh? What?
I just want to know how you.
This spring, we're gonna start
Right.
investigating the main ceremonial complex we found up here.
That'd be so cool.
Then we gotta we've got like 1,600 acres to cover.
That's a lot.
After we,
Well, David, I want to
yeah.
know how. Let us know how you're going to get up all the way top without getting
Well,
hurt or anything.
there is supposedly a trail that goes up the
Oh,
side of the cliff. Supposedly, we'll find out.
don't fall off the cliff.
Mm-mm.
No, we'll
Say,
try not to.
very hard. Try not to. I mean, maybe get some gear or something.
Well, yeah,
Rope. I don't know.
we'll have two experienced climbers with us,
Oh, there you go.
just
That's
in
good.
ca-
That's good. That's good.
just in case they want to go climb out to a certain some and check it, find a little crack or crevice that looks like it might have something in it.
Wow.
Imagine what you're gonna find at the top.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
we kind of know from the satellite images of this one site.
I'm excited for you guys. That's
we
really
actually,
cool.
yeah, Ancient actually went there and took a few pictures of one small part of the site.
Yeah.
One of the stone monuments he was able to find. It's incredible. And the satellite images shows something a lot larger, not for, probably I think within 1,500 to the 2,000 feet away. It's going to be a massive complex of some kind. A lot of stonework, a lot of other things. I've read
Good
some
luck to you guys.
I've
Good luck
read
to
some.
you guys.
I've read some archaeological reports of some of the work that was done up there. They
Mhm.
found a lot of quartz artifacts, spear points, dart. Well, they had more like before bow and arrows. They had like had had darts that were thrown with a stick. I forgot
Oh
what they're
yeah.
called, but they had those kind of points, and they found several hundred of those points up there.
Really?
Yep. So we are on the right
Wow.
track. There's actually a site that's two sites. There's one in New York State that looks kind of similar, and there's one in Stamford, Stamford, Connecticut that's
I saw
very
that one
similar.
earlier.
And we're probably once we explore that one site, we're going to compare them to the other two.
Sounds about right. Maybe
Huh?
see if there anything connects to him or anything.
Yeah.
You never know.
We're pretty sure. Like we drew like lines on the map between the sites.
Mm-hmm.
They
Hi,
formed a
Brandon.
Brandon.
perfect triangle.
Wow. So from all three?
Yeah, between the three sites, it forms a perfect
Wow.
triangle.
Well, they
So
said
there-
that was like they said they had a lot of stuff in Machu Picchu too that they formed certain, like I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
Yeah, these people they mapped everything out in triangles usually, diamonds, shapes like that.
Wow.
Well, that's like the Naztec lines. Explain that. I mean, I've
The
seen them.
Nazca
You've
lines,
seen
yeah.
them. That's crazy
They
how they just.
still can't figure it out how they did that.
I don't know if we'll ever know because it's amazing how they did it. And you know what? I don't think I want to know. It's something that was done and it's amazing. You fly over them and you see the bird that's just
it's possible.
huge.
It's possible if they had certain psychic abilities that they left their bodies astral projected or whatever.
They
And
said
they could have
aliens.
probably done
They've
it
had
that way.
a lot of hypotheses about it. A lot of them. Hey, Matthew.
Man, what's up, man?
Oh,
Oh, I
Oh,
bet
we're in
he's
trouble
up.
now.
I bet
We're in
he's
trouble.
up.
It's a party
second
now.
star is here. Yeah, it's a party. Second star is
It's
here.
a party now.
Oh, it's about to end too. Just kidding.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I
a
know.
party now. But some
Yeah,
things
he
I
would
hope
wait.
some things we'll never find out, David. I really don't. Maybe not in our time. Maybe our kids or grandkids.
Well,
Maybe their time.
archaeologically, we are getting pretty close to it.
Wow.
But there's like one stone carving culture, actually two that traveled from probably up Russia. They went through Egypt, Central America, South America. But their main mining colonies were in pretty much from New England over to the Mississippi River area, up in. They were looking for iron ore, and
Yes.
there's like tons of it that are missing from around the Great Lakes region.
Mm-hmm. I heard
And
about that.
some of the iron ore is turning up in other countries.
That's crazy.
And on
That's
board
crazy.
Minoan trading ships. They've
I bet-
actually found some of the iron ore, on Minoan ships. So the Minoans were the main sailing culture, and they brought a lot of other people with them, like the Hittites, and I think the Romans came over, Egyptians, Phoenicians, you name it. Oh,
Hmm.
even the Basques. The Basques were here before, way before Columbus. And so were
It's
the
funny. It's
Chinese.
funny when they talk about stuff like my father. He's from Bulgaria, and when you watch it, and if you ever seen like that, the big complex between Bulgaria and Russia where they met, that big thing up on the hill. It looks like a
Mhm.
spaceship, but it's not. Um, and then there's little things like I don't know. Some people believe in vampires. Some people believe in grave robbers or something. And I asked my dad one time. I said I was watching a thing. He goes, "Oh, that's the Stragoi." I said, "What is that, Dad?" He goes, "Oh, it's like vampire. They literally have like villages that are just nobody lives there anymore. They're like gone. Everybody moved out. My
Oh
father
yeah.
lived in a village, and he escaped from Bulgaria went in the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, there's like
So,
pyramids and all kinds of other things up high in the mountains in Russia that are
hmm
incredible. Totally
Wow.
abandoned sites.
yeah,
But
that's
they're
what my
so
dad said. My dad says there's
yeah.
lots of um, um, things that have been just like entire villages just left in rumble. They're just crumbling to nothing
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
on
A lot of
hillsides.
places. Yep.
Yep, it's crazy, but people, that I guess that as times change, they don't want to live in little houses made of rock, on the side of a hill.
Well, a lot of
Well,
it,
Brandon.
is climate change. Yeah, there was some climate change in some areas.
Man, Brandon, huh? Well, I was gonna say, if I end this or if anyone wants to come up and ask David some questions, I could throw a link
Anybody want to come up? Throw a link.
Oh,
for 45 minutes.
they're playing with the game again. Yeah. One of them played with the red light. Okay.
It's forming differently now.
That
Oh
doll
yeah.
does not look the same pose as it was before.
Mm-mm.
The arms are different. Okay, putting that out there. Kind of looks a little
Yep.
different.
I know. Matt's very
That's not
intelligent
natural.
with stuff like archaeology, and stuff like that.
Okay. Now they're like quieting down again.
Okay.
And yeah, spirits. Yeah, they're going back to playing with the. Yeah, they want to play with the game some more, but they
Right.
didn't want to do it when I was like near them,
Yeah.
looking at showing off the equipment.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay.
I thought let's look at the
Yep. There we
thing.
go. Yep. Yeah. One of
Oh,
them might.
have you ever been scratched in?
Oh, scratch? No, but I got hit. No, but I got hit in the throat by a full-bodied operation once,
Yeah.
and it was right near the lab lamp too.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon, DM me. That was a long time ago, right? Um, it is awesome though, man. Like, I want to get one of them. I'm stuck at work, or it's okay, man. A group of what? He says, I'm stuck at work guarding a group of archaeologists at a museum. Oh
Oh,
wow,
cool.
cool, nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah, I'd be talking shop with them.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
I would too, but like, what y'all doing over there? Can I see?
Uh-huh. Exactly.
I'm guarding you guys. I got to be close to you.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, make sure you don't steal anything. Oh, did they like search you and stuff like that whenever you leave?
What do you mean searching?
Like search you for so you don't steal anything. Like check your bags and stuff like that.
I don't think they're being searched when they're up on the side of a mountain, Eli.
Well, you never
What are you
know if they
talking
find
about?
something. Like I'm talking about if you're at a spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And they say, "Oh, you found something, you can't take it." Like, do they search your bag, make sure you're not taking it because it's a brand new find?
I don't know about that.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's certain things that you like. If you go to fly, you can't take on an airplane. I know there's certain things they won't let you take on an airplane. I mean, just because look, if you unearth something literally, and you unearth something, and say if it's like yeah, I see. Matt has to search them out for items after. Yes, they don't get their little sticky fingers, but there's literally they have found like canisters that are completely shut. Look, if those are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of year old and they're shut, don't open them. I just don't think that's a good idea. There's a reason why they're shut
I don't
and
think so.
sealed.
Yeah.
Just they're really pretty. Leave them alone. Don't open them. Why you gotta open them? People just gotta touch. They cannot not touch it. That's why I send my grandkids. Can you not just not touch it? No, they have
Oh
to
yeah.
touch it.
Of course, yeah. People are just really curious. They got to open up things.
Yeah.
And that's just like in Egypt when back when they were opening up the tombs. I mean, they sealed them for a reason that way,
yeah,
so
the
they weren't
tombs,
dropped.
Yeah, tombs, Dybbuk boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got to open them. It's like they were shut for a reason.
Right. I mean, there's like 6 layers of wax surrounding the box. Let's just not break the wax.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And they do it anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's nothing in there. Oh yeah, okay.
So, what do you think about the
And now you have
the dipper
nightmares
box?
for the rest of your life.
How about the dipper box?
Oh yeah.
Dybbuk boxes are, they come from Jewish. It's more like they come from like Judaism and stuff, but they do have there's different kinds of Dybbuk boxes. They're not just the ones that are sealed with wax. The actual one, they have the one at Zach Bagan's museum. It's literally it's literally a box, and it's just got 2 doors, and there's things inside the Dybbuk box. There's a reason why they don't get opened.
Matt said that Ollie, the humanoid Japanese, her mummified body is here to have research on her.
Really? A chimpanzee, mummified humanoid chimpanzee.
How about the Indian girl that they found that was
they're always finding bodies up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Depending like you said earlier, how cold it is, it preserved them. So when they kind of have to when they want to look at them, they have to keep it like freezing temperature, or else it'll just like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mummified. Like slop.
That's why that's when they found that baby mammoth. They kept it so cold.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In the place where they were checking it out, they kept it. You could see the scientists in there. They were all bundled up, but they had to keep it cold to preserve the body.
Exactly. Well, guys, I'm going to call this night. David, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah, no
David,
problem.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
And thank you, everybody, chat. And again, thank you for believing in our journey. And we have an interview, I think, Monday or Tuesday. Hope you guys come.
The 4th.
Matt says she is supposed to be the missing link that was found in Africa in 1970. Oh, wow. That's cool, Matt.
Oh, that's right.
wow.
The missing link. That's right. That's what it was.
Yeah, they're always looking for the missing link.
They are.
They ain't even gonna find it because it's missing.
Thank you guys for coming. See you on the side, guys. Well, not the
Bye,
other side.
guys.
All right, goodbye.
Again, thank you for believing in our journey and
Trading card's really good.
have a good night.